welcome Camille. Thank you for being here.
My mother has to say that. I need you to hold that against you.
How you doing?
Since what is today, a month ago. I'm feeling great. After say once in a while, I'll get a little pain here and there, but I'm walking around. I was able to go to the meeting with my kids.
Right.
And, you know, my life's moving forward, and I'm feeling very well.
You know, the early days after any procedure are critical. I heard rumors that an ex-boyfriend actually assaulted you.
Get my call.
How traumatic?
It was terrible.
Dear
you know,
parents.
right after.
Wow, damn.
You want to be surrounded by love and good feeling vibes and positive energy around you.
Yeah, I was about to either tell you to make her take them back and turn them back in, and she wants the money to make it out to her.
I'm working with a therapist, and, you know, I'm going to be okay. I'm doing well.
Get my call.
Think back to the first moment your doctor told you had cancer. What did you feel?
Get my
My heart
call.
sank.
Get that.
You know, you
Look at the business.
and my relationships. I want to be alive for them. I want to see my daughter get married. I want to see my son get married, graduate high school, college, and
Right.
you know, you think about your family. And I'm there most of the time. My ex-husband hasn't seen the kids since July, so you know, I'm there. You know, so I really needed to be here for them.
Were they able to cope with the information? What you didn't have surgery?
My son doesn't really understand it that well, but my daughter said, Mom, I'm so glad you're getting surgery because then the cancer's going to be all gone.
Good for her. Let me show you what this cancer is, if you don't mind.
Okay.
So endometrial cancer is cancer. Come on up, you enjoy it.
Great.
So you probably know a lot about this now. So inside the body, of course, the reproductive organs are focused around this structure here called the uterus. Now inside the uterus, every month you build up the lining as you're supposed to in order to be able to make babies, and then you spill that out as you have the menstrues at the end of the month. Now what happens in endometrial tumors is you get this little tumor cell growing in the layer that actually gets stuck. But watch, the blood vessels grow in here. And because it's a very vascular area, as the blood vessels go into the tumor begins to actually ooze out blood, which is why one of the first signs that women have problems with uterine cancer, endometrial cancer, is bleeding inside the uterus. Did you have any?
I did have irregular bleeding, but I wasn't sure because I had an IUD.
No.
If it was from the IUD, but I did have, yes. And also, can I say, painful intercourse. I mean, you know, that's one of the signs. If you have painful intercourse and bleeding between periods, those are your signs. And pressure, you feel pressure, or a ballooning sensation.
But, and again, I think with that animation, you sort of see how these things all fit together, because there's two begins to grow and take up place. And you had one additional clue that was a problem. You have a family history.
Yes, I do.
So, just for everyone to be clear, that's just like Angelina Jolie, you know, how you publicized risk and operations she had recently, was able to understand. You will also be able to appreciate that you had genetic risk for actually dying of this cancer. How did that change you?
Okay.
You know, I was told for many years to get the hysterectomy, but after going through a divorce, I thought, well, maybe if I need some money, and maybe if I want to start a new family, was I ready to have a hysterectomy? And,
Well, when it comes to
starting a new family.
and I'm sure he has
It took
already
me a long
told you
time
this
to
too,
make that decision.
but when it comes to
I waited.
like what she's
Well,
done,
unfortunately, but
and
fortunately,
somebody
I
else
had
can
cancer
endorse
then,
a check or cash a check or whatever,
and
make sure any money to be endorsed or withdrawn from that, where was I, needs your signature as well.
So,
Don't just let the two people that you take up there be eligible to endorse checks or take money out without you knowing about it.
You see how small it is, how elegant it is?
Yeah.
So that's what it normally looks like.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, because people can get you like that too.
Do I
Make
want to
sure,
do this?
since it's your thing, so make sure any money that goes by, taken out or endorsed, your signature needs it before anything can happen.
That was terrible. Now, why is it so swollen as opposed to?
Well, this is all the cancer it did.
Wow.
Well, feel that and scrap that thing.
Oh, it's hard. Can you imagine?
But I don't know who would write her that. Who signed it? Oh, okay, so she was the host.
Additional pressure.
Pain.
You mentioned all the symptoms they have, but the other
Oh, you go to her church,
once the
don't you?
cancer gets this big, because all that blood going to it, the blood can carry the cancer cells away to other parts of your body. And that's why women die of these cancers. So Camille did undergo a radical hysterectomy just a month ago, and she chose a new cutting-edge, minimally invasive robotic surgery, which I want you to learn about. Take a look. It's robotic, revolutionary. Surgery to remove Camille's endometrial cancer.
I'm surprised he gave it to her without you, right.
Hysterectomy. Performed by Dr. Pedro Ramirez, a renowned specialist in women's cancers at the prestigious MD Anderson Cancer Center in Houston. But in contrast to the conventional invasive approach, this robotic surgery relies on much smaller incisions, and the uterus is then removed through the vaginal canal.
Like people
Camille
do
surgeon
in the
Dr. Pedro Ramirez is
they
here
use the
to break down Maybe show us a robotic approach to it.
For years, traditionally, the surgery has been performed through an open approach, and the recovery period for an open approach is usually 6 to 8 weeks.
Well, I thought
So,
she worked
through the robotic approach, which is a minimally invasive approach, patients are able to recover usually within a week. They go home the next day after the surgery, and blood loss is significantly less. So, we felt that that was an advantage for her.
So I've got a picture of you just a few weeks after the operation. It's amazing. But, I mean, that is literally, it looks like someone scratched your belly.
Yeah, that's actually 12 days after surgery.
You're taking care of the kids and doing everything else.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't ready to drive to school. Yeah, that was home for a bit.
That's pretty much early detection. Saved Camille's life.
Yes, she is. Fortunately, she is cancer-free. Based on the...
Wow,
Was that a big fear for you as you went into surgery?
Yeah. Yes, but you have to be comfortable with your doctor. I felt so comfortable with Dr. Ramirez, and he just makes you feel safe, and I trusted him. And that's so important to trust your surgeon. So important.
It is. Your mom is a survivor.
Yeah.
She must have been an inspiration to you as you went through all this.
Absolutely. Because I've seen her go through it, so I knew what to expect. But, technology has changed in the last 20 years. But she's an inspiration to me. She's very strong. She survived stage 3 ovarian cancer.
Actually, Camille's mom is exactly Maureen right away. So how important was your positive attitude in helping you overcome these tumors? And what role did it play in Camille's recovery?
Oh my gosh, it was so important. Because you can't control what happens to you, but you can control the outcome of what is going to happen. And since I knew about that. Stage 3 ovarian cancer, I knew that I had to take control myself. I knew that I had to be proactive, and I also knew that I was so confident in my doctor, and I'm here today, and I'm so thankful for it. And it's really important that faith is in your doctor.
So Camille, you've got a candid approach to all this.
Yeah.
I would love for you to speak to all women at home who may have lived in fear of developing cancer. What advice would you give them?
No, she was being
annual checkups. So
She was
important. Go to your doctor once a year and get a checkup. Please, so important. Because early detection is the best prevention, and it'll save your life. So it's so important.
Thank you for being here. Congratulations. Coming up next is 4 ways you can prevent this cancer from happening to you in the first place. We'll be right back.
Oh, yeah, you were stepping in.
How to prevent common reproductive cancer?
No.
Clear steps in every move you take starting today. Ways to reduce your risk.
Like 50%.
50%.
This is not a little thing.
That's coming up. Okay, let's reset to the next section, please. All news after us.
Who was me?
Are spilling their health secrets. You're welcome, ladies. Boris Chestnut, David Canada, and Ben Hartman. All news after us. That's coming up tomorrow. It's the Jeopardy
She check it out on you.
It's the next Jeopardy. Tonight at 7 on TV. Next, we're fortunate. It's Walmart Family Night. Plus, Beer Watchers, grab your spin ID because the Secret Santa's music is here. Don't miss it. Tonight at 7:30 on TV. Got gold? Get Alex. Got silver? Get Alex. Alex pays you the most for your gold, jewelry, and other precious metals. Get more money for your gold. Got gold?
When? I didn't.